I've been here.
And he ain't been nowhere. He ain't hit me up in like a month.
What you talking about? Go look at our text messages.
Huh?
I said, go look at our text messages.
I'm saying you ain't hit me up in like a month. All wiped up or what?
Hey, calm down.
Hey,
Straight
you
chill.
like said you was at your girl's house. I'm just saying.
Hey, can y'all hit like record on your side too?
I don't know. It says Eli is recording the call.
Because the only thing is that I can't like really see myself. I can see y'all, but
Yeah, I can't record if you are.
oh, now I only see LV.
You don't see me?
Mm-mm. Do you see Jason, brother?
I have to have my phone facing on
Oh,
the
my bad.
door.
My bad.
My front camera's broken, player.
Jason, where'd you go, bro?
You see me?
Oh, I just watched. Boom, grid view, speaker view. There we go.
You see me?
Okay, I can see you, but like you like in a little bubble now.
I can see both of you.
You can see both of us.
Yeah.
All right, bro. I don't know what I did, but
Did it? How's that?
I don't know what I did, bro. You like in a little bubble on the right hand side.
Damn, I'm singling out Jason. That's fucked up.
Well, I'm in a little bubble
Oh,
myself.
okay. I see it. Are you on your phone?
Yeah,
Hold that little bubble and drag it somewhere on the screen because I can see all three of us now.
I'm trying. It's not letting me. Oh, okay.
So
Okay. I can't see you,
you
Jace. Okay, I can see everybody now. We good.
oh, I like this.
All right. There we go. Took us a little bit. Getting, nothing fancy. We're getting set up. Cheers.
Figuring this shit out. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Morning.
So we got this thing like dialed in a little bit. We're getting better. Last time it was okay.
Yeah.
But I like this setup right here. It's quick, it's easy, it's convenient. We can make it work.
Mm.
I'll worry about post production and all that stuff. So we'll figure it out as we go. Unfortunately, because this is something new. But how y'all been? What's the word?
Chilling. Same old shit.
How's work? How's life?
Good? Not bad?
Been
Not
busy.
bad. All right.
Uh,
Well,
but
on subject today, Jason had a really good idea that we should talk about the struggles in February, what we really struggled with in February. Personal, business.
yeah, exactly. Asking, bro.
So, needless to say, I guess we can do it like round table style and go around the table and like kind of like pick and choose and then just bounce off of each other.
I'm just
No expectations here. We're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna make it work and see where we can go. Let's have some fun.
Okay.
So, I, does it got you guys like in a somebody up top and then two people on bottom kind of
yeah.
thing? Okay, for sure. Um, I don't know what it's gonna look like after, but we'll roll with it. Anyhow,
And I think you can even switch it up to have like two people up top, one person below.
let me see if I can put my. No, I can't.
Yeah, if you long press on anybody, move it around. What happened to
Oh,
your camera, LV?
Huh?
What happened to your camera?
I don't know. That fucking dude at that shop never fucking fixed it correctly.
The one on that I sent you to, for real?
Yeah, for real. Like, because when he first fixed it, it was all blurry. And then he was supposed to call me back and so he could fix the camera. And he never called me back. So I kept calling him for like a month and he would just click on me.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
You know,
I told him that wasn't your fault though.
Yeah.
That's that dude's, you
Yeah.
know,
He's just
own
lucky he
personal
has a
problem.
storefront still.
All right, who's first? Who wants to go first? Raise your hand. Jason. Okay. All right, Jason. What did you struggle with in February, bro? What's the real deal?
so you guys know that fucking snowstorm that we had at when was it? Like the middle of February?
Yeah, bro. We all had to stay inside. Did you go outside?
Bro, oh, you kidding me?
You had to work.
Where like it got heated with me and a higher up, and it almost got to the point where it was like, what do I actually like really want to be doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I kind of kept this job to help me out just with like money, maintaining normal income.
Yeah.
But it's almost like at this point, is it worth it? You know what I mean?
Is it even worth it to be working there?
Yeah, is it worth it to be working there? Should I pursue other opportunity? That kind of thing. You know what I mean?
You know my answer.
I know that.
Oh, you have like 8
Totally,
jobs.
like,
What job are
gotta
you
pick-
talking about?
Kevin
What's up?
Gates got like 100 jobs over here.
Yeah. He don't get tired.
Hey, that's actually not true. I'm fucking tired all the time.
It's because you be staying at that girl's house way too long.
Hey,
Hey, Jason's all wiped up now. That's why you don't need haircuts every 2 weeks. Damn.
He's busy, bro. Chill.
Busy.
Oh, almost dropped myself. Hold on. I got excited, bro. My bad.
Jason went from I'm not talking to no bitches to being in bitches' houses. I mean, females' houses, women's houses.
Hey, bro, we got to keep it PG. Remember that.
I know that.
We're trying to do better. We're trying to do better.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I corrected myself. Apologize.
Good. You know, it's no wrong. It might slip out. You know, we're not perfect. We're all human beings here. We just don't want to lose the validity of our words, right? We want it to. When we say these kinds of things, we want them to mean something. It's not
Exactly.
like, you know.
What's I'm
Hey,
saying?
I put myself on top somehow. I don't know how I did it. It just happened when I dropped my phone. So if you guys see this, it's not anything against you guys. It just happened.
We ain't tripping, dog. There's no egos around here.
We check that shit at the door.
Exactly.
All right, Jay. So, I mean, that's a big struggle, bro. You wanted to decide what you really want to do with your life. You know, that's a corner point right there in your life. That really hits hard because when you start dealing with higher ups like that, it's like it tells you, like, is it really worth it? Is the money really worth it? You know, we're not out here making millions of dollars, but still at the same time, it's money is money, and what you're doing really matters because you're spending a lot of your time, a lot of your efforts, and dedicating most of your life to this, right?
what's up?
You're dedicating most of your life to this, so
Yeah.
So,
At least, I mean,
yeah.
a lot of time is being spent.
So, what are you thinking? How are we gonna move?
Well, there was an app idea actually that I had that I'm trying to find a developer right now.
Okay.
And if I can find, do you remember Josh and Beth from my sister's wedding?
Yeah.
Josh says he has a friend up in Denver that I might be able to talk to about it.
Okay. Connections. I like that.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that this leads to an opportunity. You know what I mean? Sets me up for something else.
Well, you know my joint with everything, bro. It's just go for it. Shit. I mean, there's no perfect timing.
Shooters to shoot.
100%. Be a shooter. You know, there's different times to play your position, and right now you got to be a shooter, boy. You're gonna miss threes. You're gonna miss, you know, sometimes right up front at the court, but hey, you got to take your shot, player. You don't know where you're gonna end up, and you can't be afraid, right? You, I mean,
Gotta let it
it,
happen. See what happens.
yeah, yeah, just roll with it. You got to learn to, what I'm saying?
I like it.
But yeah, shit, that's awesome, bro. I mean, I don't know what your app is. I mean, we all talk, but sometimes we like to keep things disclosed to other people because we like to take massive action and those kinds of things instead of like,
Leads to more.
yeah. But that's fucking awesome. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I know we were just talking off cam or before we started recording about you wanting to do some more stuff with your custom glass and stuff.
Yeah.
So we got those connections building up, and I told you I can help you out with that too. So yeah,
Whatever happened with all that woodworking stuff you wanted to do?
yeah.
It's was not a right time for COVID, bro.
But why though? Why?
When well, when COVID hit is when it got really, really slow and people wanted to spend money, but for what I needed, because I still needed some machinery,
Mm-hmm.
and for what I needed, I would have had to put a lot into it, and in my opinion, it was a lot more than I would have gotten back, at least right now. So if I actually stuck with the upholstery for a minute,
Okay.
Gotcha.
So
I'm trying to
I
get
mean,
back to the shop too. I haven't been there for a little bit, bro.
we're at UNM.
No, I've been at UNM. I haven't been at the upholstery in a minute.
Oh, okay. Things just slow down there, or what?
Yeah, they got another guy that worked more consistently because I was at UNM,
Yeah.
and they needed less guys that were like more manual labor and more people that could like sew.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gotcha.
More like down to that kind of skill.
Exactly, exactly.
Oh,
And like if I would have stuck with upholstery and like left UNM a minute ago,
yeah.
it could have been me. You know what I mean? But
But I'm sure you picked up some skills along the way. You
oh,
you, you probably learned, some stuff. So
I honestly loved working there. It was like a different. Uh, I was learning something new every single job we were doing.
yeah,
Even if it was a similar job, it was still something different. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, for sure. That's fucking awesome. Um, but the whole woodworking thing, bro. I know you've been doing that since like high school. I mean, you're good at it, and I can see you getting pretty far with not a whole lot of tools. Yeah, you might not have everything you necessarily want right now. Sorry, my camera's falling off. I got it on this makeshift like stand right now. But I'm sure you can make something work out, bro. It's just the consistency, and then you reinvesting back into what you're doing. Make your first 10. 10 turns into 20, and then 20, sky's the limit, bro. It's your first 10. You got to make that.
Yeah, that's all
I
it
mean,
is. And then, but
LV.
the whole tool thing, like you want to have the perfect tools and all the tools that you really want, but sometimes it's just not in the budget. Like when I first started cutting hair, that's what like the clipper thing. Like I wanted this clipper, I wanted that clipper, I wanted this, wanted that, and I didn't have money to do that. But I stuck to my tools that I had, and I grinded it out, and now I can buy whatever kind of hair tools I want.
And see, I agree with that, but like at the same time, like I know like the level of quality that I could give to a customer for their product, and I know like what the tools I were using at the time to get there, and I see like what I have now in comparison. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's like I don't want to give customers a product that I know that I cannot 100% be the best product. You know what I mean? Without the tools that I have or the
Well,
sometimes
I'm.
it's not the tools; it's the person that's operating the tools. Like that's why
Uh,
I'm glad the barbershop that I worked at was. That's how that guy was. I don't care if it's Conair 7-Eleven clippers. I'm still gonna give him the same quality of haircut I can give him with the $200 clippers. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying?
It might take a little bit more effort and a little bit more time, but
Time.
you gotta do what you gotta do, and you gotta be resourceful. There. I mean, backtracking. I know me and LV have had our fair share of being resourceful through our adolescent years, through our mischief things that we used to do. You know, we used to make paint and do all kinds of, make markers out of whatever we can find, bro, because we couldn't go out there and buy these, $15, $20 markers, and or even go buy spray paint. We weren't old enough, so we had to get resourceful and find other ways of doing these things. And it's just simple, bro. It took us way longer and it took us a whole lot of effort to get things done, but at the end of the day, it got done, and nobody really asked you like, hey, how did you do it? And then after you got a little bit of cheddar, got a little bit of money, and started putting it back into your hustle, you got better tools, and you were able to access more time, because now you didn't have to spend that extra time, doing whatever it is. So it's like LV said, it's not the tools, it's the person. You got to be able to get resourceful, and if it takes you 2 hours to do a 30-minute job because you don't have the tools, bro, that's what it is. Sometimes it's what you got to do if that's what you really want to do, and you're skilled at it, bro. I mean, maybe it's something that you don't do 100%, but it's something that you do on the side that evolves to that level once you start acquiring more capital to make it that big, right? Because you don't want to be doing like 100 different things. And I had this conversation with somebody else, and I told him, you don't want to be doing 100 different things to where you're not 100% focused on what can actually, make you grow. For instance, I'm not going to go out and try to be a freaking bodybuilder anymore, dude. I'm focused in real estate right now, and that's what I want to do. I had a homie hit me up, try to recruit me to be not a financial, life insurance agent. And I told him, dude, I'm too focused in real estate right now, and I'm having too much fun, and I really want to make this grow. I really don't want to deter my focus from that. And I got little other things to sidetrack me, because I don't want to immerse myself to where I get roadblocks and stuck all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it takes a little bit of steering off the wrong path to get back on track, to get around that obstacle, So maybe it's something that you do like for a hobby at first, and then you build it up after that. You don't necessarily need to immerse yourself, just start doing little things here and there, Maybe it's somebody wants a cabinet or a table, bro. Something simple, boom, done. And then you just get better after that, and you start spending a little bit more time on your craft, and I don't know where it can go, but it's wherever you want to take it.
I feel that.
Alvi, February, bro, where you been?
Fighting demons, dog. Let me tell you, bro. That shit's been rough, dog.
They touching your feet at night from under the bed, or what? Tickling your
They're
feet?
grabbing shit, and they ain't tickling, bro. They're pulling me in this bitch, dog. They're pulling me, player. They're pulling me, dog. And I'm glad I got like a team like y'all that are behind me that, like how we had the conversation the other day, like where you let me know, like it's okay to, like it, you know what I mean? Like it's okay to fuck up, or it's okay to do this, because there's a longer term goal that I know I can accomplish, especially with a team like y'all behind me. And it's okay, like how I thought, oh, I can't show weakness because I gotta be strong. But in order to be strong, you gotta know your weaknesses. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And use them.
Yeah. Do you see?
Exactly.
I'm just taking notes, bro. I'm just taking notes for all this, okay?
So it's just. I was thinking the other day, I'm like, I'm grateful I got people like y'all behind me to like let me know, like, nah, it's all good. Cause y'all know like the demons I've struggled with these past couple years, and y'all never turned your back on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, because we want to see you succeed.
Yeah,
exactly, and that's what pushes me. You know what I'm saying? Besides my little daughter or whatever, it's like that. Like knowing that there's people that don't just look at it like, oh man, because there's plenty of people that'll look at the situation like whatever, bro, it's lost cause. I just abandon ship. You know what I'm saying? But here we are still. Y'all are still my homies. You know what I'm saying? We're still brothers and shit like that. And that's the one thing that keeps pushing me to this day and helps me fight those demons. You know what I'm saying? I have slip ups here and there, but it's very far in between as it used to be.
We all do.
I think that's 100%. I mean, you got to have people who are willing to tell you, like, hey, bro, like, get back on track.
Yeah.
I think too many times, we were nurtured by our mothers to where they coddle us, and it's like it's okay, you're right. They put this thing where they want to make sure that we're not hurt, and that's their job, bro. They want to make sure that we're
Yeah.
protected. Nothing against our mothers. I love, our mothers have been there for us up and down, thick and thin. So, but at the same time, they gave us that sense of weakness. But like I told you, you got to know that weakness in order to get stronger. You got to know your weak points. If it's, and for me, I know this whiskey and I'm lazy. Those are my weaknesses. So I figure out ways to build on top of that to be able to make them more of a luxury instead
Yeah.
of a pain point or a weakness. I'm only going to do this Saturday mornings here with you guys. After I work out, I worked hard all week. I'm sitting here with you guys. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to get it off my chest and try to grow from this. I mean, that's what we're all trying to do here, essentially. And
Yeah.
whiskey, I started like getting into more like the sommelier side of it, and this stuff is expensive, bro. Like you really got to make money in order to buy these kinds of things. So now that's getting into the lazy side. I can't be lazy, bro, because if I want to enjoy these kinds of things, I know I can't do it without money.
Yeah.
And not saying that money is everything, but money is a tool to help you enjoy a better life, help other people and things like that. And I'm just trying to enjoy it while I'm here, try to do good and try to help out people. And I'm sure you guys feel the same way.
Exactly.
And I mean, those demons you're fighting, they're always going to be there, right? They're always going to be testing us. They're attached to us at the hip.
Yeah. Something about it.
But they make you stronger. They make you
Exactly.
stronger at the end of the day. The more you defeat them, the more you wake up and tell them, all right, let's go. Let's get at it. They're
Yeah.
on your tail end, and it's real
Yeah.
easy just to fall back on them. So, as us who want to be stronger and better people, we want to develop the skills to be able to confront them and tell them like, hey, not today, Satan. You know?
Yeah. But see, that's the messed up part. Is like I could do that. I'll do it for like weeks at a time. Feel way better. Like just loving it. And then I don't know why I'm like, why the hell do I mess up? Because I know I don't like the end effect of it. Wake up in the morning like, what the hell is that all about? Like, why'd I do that? Or like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you, bro? Like you've been feeling so much better. You've been at like be more productive, get way more shit done, and just like everything's been better. And then you're like, nah, let's go fuck up. Like why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's messing with me. Like, and I'm like, is it like my mental fortitude that I'm not strong enough to like, feel like it's better lifestyle. You feel better and you see all these better side effects of it, but you still want to go be an idiot and do dumb shit.
It's called being a human.
Yep.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, naturalistic, you want to do the best for you. So it's like, I'll start doing that. And then I'm like, nah, I'm being too
Mm-hmm.
good. Let's go be stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm too smart right now. Let's go be an idiot, right? And go do some dumb shit. It just don't make
it's,
sense.
it's those habits you got to break.
Yeah. And that's what I'm
And
saying. And it's far in
some
between now, but it
bro,
happens.
What'd you say, Jace?
us to break.
Huh?
Yeah, those are habits you got to break, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard, right? But one foot in front of the other, brother.
Yeah.
It's what it is. You can't. My problem is that I'm so anxious to see results right away, and I've always been like that. Instant gratification that it sets me back because I'm too worried about appearing a certain way, and that's a big weakness of mine because it's what I grew up, bro. My mom always wanted us to look a certain way, be clean, wear clean clothes because it was her insecurity that she projected on us at being not being good enough. And now I understand that, hey, I'm not perfect, but I'm a good person. I know I'm trying to do good, and as long as I can help out at least one person a day, hey, I'm doing my job. And if I want to enjoy myself at the end of the day, if I, did good and I got a victory, shit, it's worth it. Why not, bro? You're not gonna be here forever. What do you want to be remembered as? Somebody who who was constantly in a rut or somebody who was constantly trying to get out of it. You know, it's those stories that people always remember. How did you get out of that rut? You know, what did you do to get better? And that's what everybody's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
But I
You
can
can't
be with
come,
those
dude.
demons.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get breakfast. Yeah. I was saying, like, I'm just like, fuck.
Well, I constantly like tell myself to stop eating out, even if it's like healthy, like just constantly stop eating out, constantly stop eating out. And I like try to hold myself to it. Every week I try to limit myself to 1 or 2 meals out.
That's hard too, because it's real easy. It's real convenient to go out to like McDonald's or a Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
and you know buy or get that good food. And there's certain foods you can get to you know that are healthier, but at the same time, it's like you're going out there buying fast food, spending your money instead of going home and preparing a meal.
Thank you. You have a good one. There's a little tip for you, man. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Have a good one.
Oh man, this that was for breakfast. Ah, la verga. Hold on,
Shit.
the wind just knocked down my phone. Hold on. My bad.
But talk about perfect timing. I didn't even know this motherfucker was here. I was just coming out to wait, and this motherfucker pulls up right as I come out.
That's how it
Perfect
usually
timing. I was
happens.
like, this motherfucker's probably gonna be here soon. Let me go outside and wait. This motherfucker's pulling up as I get outside. Perfect.
Perfect timing. That's what we call it. Perfect timing.
Yeah. Shit, and there's never such thing as perfect timing to do anything.
No, we only prepare ourselves for that perfect timing. It's all about the
Exactly.
preparation, practice, bro.
I like to
Practice,
Yeah.
practice.
gotta know
Practice
what
makes
to do.
perfect. Yeah, bro. Cause think about
Yeah,
it,
there's one
bro.
reason.
I'm a big believer in sports analogies because it makes sense.
Hmm.
I know you guys are big into sports. I'm not like I can't tell you stats. I can't tell you who's on what team or what anything like that. But I do get the concepts and I do get the analogies and I do get the struggles through sports, you know, from my time in boxing and those kinds of things and just having other homies in the sports. So for me, it's practice, bro. You
Hmm.
can't get
Yeah.
better at your craft unless you practice. And you got to go in at practice and give it 100% too. You
Yep.
can't, that's your time to mess up, get better, figure out what you're not good at. And those struggles. I mean, this past month we all went through it. I go through it constantly, constantly. And I know on the outside everybody thinks I got to figure it out, but by all means, I don't. I
Yup.
don't.
Agree with
Yeah, man.
I
Yeah.
don't.
You're pretty good on having that image player because I'm like, damn, man. This dude got it all figured out. I'm like, shit.
Mhm.
I don't. I'm just not willing to give up.
Yeah.
That's my thing, and I'll be honest with you guys. I'm probably the dumbest guy sitting here right now. I just
I'm-
don't give up, bro. What I do and what I got, that means nothing, bro. I can barely read a book, bro. My English language, bro. You hear it in my tone. It's my second language. I learned how to speak English in school, bro.
But wisdom and knowledge, bro. I feel like, honestly, in my opinion, you're the smartest motherfucker here.
Yeah. You're not
I
like
appreciate that.
not per se book smart, but you still got like the wisdom and knowledge on real life shit. Because a lot of
Dude,
that school shit isn't applied in real life on a day-to-day basis. So grades and all that don't matter. It's what the things you know to be true within yourself. You know what I'm saying? And how what you believe in and shit like that. Like that actual common sense knowledge is what gets you through life for the most part.
and
Yeah.
And you got a whole bunch of that.
you know how to like break shit down, like it's just like simple. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you really do just make things like fucking just click almost.
Relatable and
Yeah,
understandable.
you, just the way that you say it is like I experience, or you saying I experienced it, and this is how I took it. And it's like, well, fuck, that makes complete sense now. Sorry about the language.
Well, it's because I try to put myself in, in the position of everybody else. Because I don't want to, I don't want to be the guy that's like looked up as like, oh yeah, that guy has it all figured out, but he doesn't. He's not out here in the trenches. No, hell no. If we gonna dig a trench, I want to be right there with you, bro. I
Mhm.
want to be there when you're starting to give up, and I want to be like, bro, like, come on, let's go. We got a little bit more. And I want you to do the same for me, because I know I'm an idiot. And again, sports, bro. It's about building a team.
Yeah.
Helping each other come up, learn new things, and that's another thing that I learned from the our graffiti days.
Yeah.
It's just building a team and helping everybody out, and it's a bond that you create when you go through struggles together that's unbreakable. And my wife is recently going through this kind of struggle at her work. There's one team player that's crushing the whole team and bringing the whole team down. And I told her, you can work at it, you can try to make it better, but there's certain times that certain people that don't need to be in the trenches with you. It's a cancer. You got to cut it out. And it's all about recognizing, just putting yourself in people's positions and what recognizing your faults and just putting them out there, because majority of the time people are going to be able to relate to it, and the more people relate to it, the more people are going to see you as one of them. Because for me, it's not. I don't want to be looked at as like, oh, you like I said, all figured out and this and that. I got some things figured out, and it's kind of helped, but I don't got it all figured out, and I never will. And that understanding helps me, because I don't feel like I have to like be that guy. I don't have to be the guy.
That's what I was like. That you said, like exactly. You know that you don't have everything figured out, but I might actually shit that I figured out that you don't, and that's where the team comes in play. Is
Hundred
that
percent.
we our strengths are each other's weaknesses. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And that's what you've always preached to like me and Jason. So it's like that's why I'm like, hell yeah, I agree with that completely with the whole
Yeah.
team effort. But when you're looking at your teammates' weaknesses and you're not trying to help them in their weaknesses, you're not a team player.
No, hell no. And my big thing now is I didn't learn this till recently, but like the whole um, Dennis Rodman and Jordan thing.
Yep.
Dennis, that's kind of how I look at it now. Is like, how can I be a Dennis Rodman to somebody, or how can I build a Dennis Rodman to help me and getting the team to win? Because if the team wins, bro, we all sporting rings. They're not asking you like, how many points did you score?
Yeah,
Dennis didn't care, bro.
They're gonna be like, bro, you got a ring? Yeah,
yeah,
do you?
exactly.
So that's my biggest struggle, is just always trying to bring myself down, humble myself. Because there's certain times, and we all got to do it. We all got to humble brag, and we all got to brag a little bit, because, dude, if we work hard to accomplish certain things and acquire certain things, why not? Like, bro, look, you want not gratification, but I guess certificate of me doing something. Here it is, bro. Here's proof. Here's social proof of me doing something. There's what else could you want, bro? And
And I know
sometimes
you
that
never
is in
brag.
farms. I try not to. You know
You
me.
never do. That's why I brag for you like a mother.
Well, I
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
you. I really do. I really appreciate you guys. And that's not my style. I don't want to sit here and be like, yeah, dog, this motherfucking ride is dope. Bro,
Yeah.
it's cool. It's what
I
I
mean, speaking
wanted.
of new rides, player, you know what
Oh,
I mean?
ah,
Congratulations.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Every wifey's happy, kids are happy. That's all that matters to me. I take care of myself, and I know what makes me happy, and I'll get mine in the end. But I got to make sure that the people that are front lines are taken care of.
Yeah. And that's what I told you last time. I'm like, damn, bro, when you go get you something, you're like, that don't matter to me. And I'm like, bro, then you're a better man than me. Because there's no way in hell I would let the woman I'm with get fucking 3 new cars before I get 1 new car.
dude, that's
Hell nah, player.
2 cars. The time that you
I'm,
got with that little white car.
thugging in the Sonic, dog, for years. So, nah, let's get her a rap. Nah, let's switch it up, get a foreign. Nah, let's get a Tahoe now. And I'm like, what's going on here?
Bro, it's because when I get what I want, see, this is the way I see it. I got to make sure I take care of wifey, get her out of the way. That way I can focus on what I'm gonna get. Because when I'm gonna get something, it's gonna be a little something. I might stun a little bit. Just cause, right? I haven't had a new car in years, and I've had to sacrifice. I had to lift a truck. I got rid of that when Nico was born because it just wasn't practical and it makes sense. And now that I'm in real estate, bro, this car, $20 every 2 weeks, with all the driving that I do, you can't beat that, bro. Keeps my overhead low, and I can put more money in the bank.
Yeah.
And that when something comes up. Hey, you Sonic Pippin too, player. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm saying, player. You know me, I'm always twerking and working all around town. So that's why I like the gases are the best thing ever.
You don't have to worry about it, bro. You put gas in it and you just go.
Yeah. My dumbass did run out of gas the other day though. But
I don't care. That's my fear, bro. Running out of gas. Besides stinking, that's my fear. Is like going around people being all stinky. Is running out of gas, bro. So my car can be like at a quarter tank, bro, and I'll go put gas.
I learned that lesson the other day. I died out on 98th and Sage looking at the Circle K right there. I was like, man, you fucking serious, dog.
How come you didn't go?
Well, I called my mom. I was going to cut his hair, so I called him. He's right down the street. And I was like, bro, come save my ass. Because I had Ray in the car. And she's like, why don't you just push it? And I'm like, bro, it's uphill. It's me by myself. And I got to steer this motherfucker. I'm like, what am I? What the fuck, dog? I got 8 arms? Like, come on, player. I can't do all this shit by myself. Uphill? Shit.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going to stay right there. Had somebody go put gas in the fucking car.
Yeah, fuck that.
But that's a good conversation right there, is keeping your tank full.
Yeah, fuck
you know what kind of things are you guys doing to keep your tank full?
I've been trying to get on this health kick like y'all motherfuckers.
I've been working out, man.
You haven't been working out, Jace?
No, like I use working out to make sure that I keep going. I probably cut back to like 4 or 5 days a week, but I've been working out still pretty consistently.
Good. Yeah.
But I see you haven't been checking in, man.
Nah, I've been kind of just. Oh yeah, good. I've been working out maybe 6 days a week, trying to take 1 day off.
Oh, nice. You've been
Yeah, well, I just want to keep active. I want to wake up in the morning and just wake up and get everything going. Because if I don't, bro, I'm lazy. Like I said, I won't do anything.
So you work out in the mornings or you work out in the night?
During the week, I work out at night. But like today, I just worked out, did a simple workout. I woke up, did a mile around the block, came back, did some cardio on the bike, and then did abs, and that was it.
All right, so because both of y'all are into fitness, do y'all find out it's easier to work out in the morning or in the night? Because you know me, I'm lazy either way. So I'm just trying to figure out the most productive way to get it done.
It depends on your body, bro, to be honest with you. Like, I can't work out in the morning if I got shit to do that day. Because by 6 p.m., I'm ready to fucking crash out. Sorry. I'm ready.
You're good. If it's going to slip, don't worry. Yeah. It's going to slip.
But at night, some people just can't get up to work out at night. You know what I mean? My favorite workouts is like 2 a.m., honestly.
Middle of the day.
2 a.m.
Oh, middle of the night. My bad.
Middle of the night, yeah.
See, I told you guys I wasn't educated.
Bro, if I'm up at 2 a.m., there ain't nothing good happening, dog. What are you doing up at that time?
Well, I used to do it a lot when I was in college. But, like, my favorite workouts, so I would do them. Shit, I did one a couple weeks ago. Try it, man. See what works,
bro.
Hell yeah, man.
If I'm working out at 2 a.m., my wife's gonna tell me to go sleep outside, bro.
I was just saying, if
All
I'm
that
up at 2
noise.
a.m., there's nothing good happening in my life, bro. That's
Hey,
the
bro,
demons talking to me at 2
my
a.m.
mom always told me, don't go out past 10 o'clock because nothing good happens after that time.
Yeah,
You're always getting into
Exactly.
trouble.
I agree.
For me, morning is dope, bro. I love working out in the morning, getting it done, getting it out of the way. That way I don't have to do it. I'm that type of guy. Just eat the frog in the morning. Let's get it done. Let's go.
See,
And then,
that's how I see I need to do it because I'm like, if I get home, once I get home, I'm like, well, let me just like watch TV for like 10 minutes. And then like 8 hours passes and I'm like, what the fuck? Where'd the night go?
Mm-hmm.
well, see, then get up in the morning, knock it out right away. If you knock it out in the morning, you have the rest of the day to do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
If you wake up, maybe 30, 45 minutes is all you need. I'm not the type to be like, hey, bro, you got to be in the gym 10 hours, 2 hours. And nah, bro, 30, 45 minutes, get a good sweat, work hard, be laser focused within that time, and it sets the tone for the day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm all about that. Let's set the tone for the day. What's the day going to look like? And it's a little intense. Not everybody should be like that. And it doesn't always have to be like that. But hey, shit, what are we going to do today to progress forward? And it's hooroo, rah-rah type of shit. But, bro, like, if you ain't growing, what are you doing? You're dying. You're living to die. I don't
And
want to
it's
do that.
kind of concept of like the first thing you should do in the morning is make your bed. You know what I mean? That way, like in your mind, you've already accomplished one thing. If you make your bed, um, do one gym session and take a shower by fucking 7, 8 a.m. already, that's a great day so far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
Whether
I
Yeah.
it's
hate making my bed.
whatever.
Because I'm a lay in that motherfucker anyways. It's like, why am I going to make this motherfucker? I get your
Because
point, though.
check it out. Even like this, bro. Say you made your bed first thing in the morning and you had a shit ass day. You come home to a bed that's made, bro. You're like, okay, all right, good. I want something today. Makes you feel
That's
better.
true.
It's a little thing, and most people be like, nah, that doesn't make any sense, but it does, bro. Emotionally, you come home and you be like, okay, my bed's made. All right, you feel good about something.
That's true. Exactly, because I'll come home and like fucking Ray will have toys on the bed and shit, so I'll go to lay down. I'm like, ah! And if I made the bed, I would have seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I get that
Yep.
point. And that just fucks up my whole day. So I'm like, I just want to lay down in bed. Boom. I'm like, ah, this fucking action figures poke me in my motherfucking rib. Sorry. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. Like, so that's what I'm saying. That makes sense. Exactly. Like, if no matter what kind of day you had, you come home, you can still just be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned that with cleaning my house. Like, that's why every day I get home, I'm like, nah, before I do anything, I gotta clean this thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a
Because I
sense
just
of
feel good.
accomplishment.
Yeah. Walk
Yeah.
in, my house smells good, looks good. And I'm like, well, okay, all right.
What's up?
What'd you say, Jace?
I didn't hear what LV said.
What I said? No, it's like just clean my house. Like when I come home and like it smells good, like it looks good, so it just makes me feel better about myself because my house is clean. So like the whole making the bed thing, but exactly like my whole house will be clean and my bed's tore up. Like you probably look at my bed right now, it's tore up, player. right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. Going off of that, like I'll come. Sorry, there's a fire truck at my place.
It's all this fire that you got, bro. All this fire
Spitting
at your house,
fire.
bro.
Well, Jason's over there sending smoke signals and whatnot.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Jace?
I get back to my place and like if it's like an absolute mess, and after work, I'm like, all right, I kind of just want to lay down. But I get back to my place and my whole place is clean, even my bed's made. I'm like, all right, I kind of want to work out right now. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like what you set your mood into.
Yeah. Well, what I recently learned, and I've been listening to a lot of like Order of Man podcasts and those kinds of things. Because what I've noticed for me is that if I focus too much on business, I get lost, bro. My fucking brain becomes macaroni and mush. So I've been trying to figure out what I can do to make myself better in terms will make everything else better. So what I learned is if it's a task that takes less than a minute or less than 30 minutes to do, even let's just say 10 minutes. If it takes 10 minutes to do, knock it out right away. Take out the trash. The trash is full, take it out right away. Don't sit there and be like, all right, don't wait. Be like, take it out. No, take it out immediately. Get it done. Get out of the way. Their house is like dirty, bro. Pick it up like right away. You don't have to go and clean the whole house. Just tidy up a little bit. Put things away. That way, when you get home, you know where everything's at. You come home to a clean house, another accomplishment. You don't have to worry about coming home and be like, oh, crap. My wife is a big stickler on that, is making sure that everything's picked up. Jason, I think, you turned off your audio. Yeah, she makes sure that the house is picked up. You know, things aren't everywhere. I'm a bad guy at this, bro. I get home and I take off my jackets and I leave them everywhere. So pick it up right away, put it away, put it where it goes. That way, it sounds dumb and it doesn't make sense, bro. But you get it done right away. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Those small tasks like that.
It's not dumb. It's smart. Like exactly like you said. Because then it's less you got to worry about, and it's more focused on things that you want to get done.
Yep. Things that actually make you happy, not necessarily have to get done.
Yeah. Like you said, eat the frog in the morning. Just get this shit done, and then you got to worry about it. And that's what I've been learning now. I'm like, shit. If I just get shit done as soon as I get home, I can do whatever the hell I want. Like, it's like 30 minutes tops to clean my whole because even Jason's been in my house. My house is small as hell. It's easy as hell to clean this beach. Sorry, and so it's just but I'll delay it for like 2 days, 3 days, and then I'm like, damn, I'm cleaning for fucking an hour, and I'm like, stupid. If I'd just done it every day, it'd have been done, and then I could have focused on more other stuff.
Yeah, those are those kinds of things that you just need to get done right away. And I'm lazy, bro. If I don't get it done right away, I won't do it. I just won't. And it sounds dumb, but I gotta time block these kinds of things just because, hey, from this time to this time, this is what I'm doing. From this time to this time, I'll be doing this. Like, for instance, like this whole podcasting, that's why I kind of want to schedule it. That way I know what I'm doing from 10 to 11. And after 11 o'clock, I can go and do other things. Go hang out with my kids, go eat breakfast, whatever it is. But I know these kinds of things are going to help us in pushing the needle. And it might not show instant gratification right away, but who knows what we'll be at with this whole thing, within the next year. It's just all about starting. And I had to get over myself of getting fancy with it. That's why I was like, we'll figure it out as we go, because I'd rather just start and learn along the way, because, bro, you walk and trip and fall versus the guy who just stands still. How much farther are you going to be than the guy that's standing still? Yeah, you may have tripped and fell along the way, but, bro, you're going to look back and tell him, like, bro, when are you going to catch up? Yep. Like they said, the best time to start a business was 10 years ago. The next best time is today.
Yeah. And that leads back to the subject we were telling Jason earlier with the whole tool thing. Like, exactly, you wanted to have all the fancy microphones and cameras and all this and that, but that's not in the picture right now. You know what I'm saying? We just got to get going, and then we just let it build itself, and then we can reinvest in that. When we start seeing results from it, like, all right, cool, boom, and then we put money back into it or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's a big struggle, though, is, trying to decide how to start, what you're going to do.
Yeah.
That's why, I spend a lot of night times trying to figure all this out. Sorry, Jason, what were you going to say?
I like this, that this was our topic for today, talking about the struggles that we had through February and kind of how we're going to set the tone for March and see what comes up for the future. You know what I mean?
Shit. Well, we already in March, player.
I know. 5 days in, let's go, bro. Let's see what happens.
And
but we didn't even talk about Eli's struggles. What's your struggle with in February?
My biggest struggle right now is trying to build more business, trying to systemize everything, and trying to find time to do that. So right now I'm working on a buyer system and how that looks. That way, if I don't know, I always like to look at ways, if I had to do something, I want my 9-year-old daughter to be able to do it for me. So I'm trying to break things down and make everything easy towards like, okay, this is where we're at in this process. This is where we're at in this step. This is what's next. That way I can walk my clients through these steps and tell them like, this is where we're at. Uh, and it also helps me with uh, being accountable of where I'm at in the whole process, what steps I need to take, what paperwork I'm missing. And there's those kinds of things where now I'm starting to actually get more down to the bare bones of the business. And that's that kind of thing that I'm working on now. But just trying to figure out what different ways that I can do to market, how I can network with more people. And I guess it's just getting over myself and putting myself more out there because I don't like to get make fun of, bro, and I get make fun of constantly, and it sucks. It's like who do you think you are? Back to that conversation of portraying myself as the guy, and I know sometimes I have to do that. I have to perceive myself because I want potential clients, potential people to see me like Eli has something figured out.
Yeah.
He can definitely help me because results speak words, and I want those results to be able to attract more people. I don't want to I don't want to be the guy that's constantly on the phone, be like, "Hey, do you want to buy a house?" Because that ain't me. You know, I'm not salesy. What I've noticed is my strength is that I can build good relationships and good conversations with people, and people just naturally come to me and want to talk to me. I'm not to humble brag, but it's helped me out a lot in noticing that because I can use it to my advantage to attract more business, attract more clients, and it doesn't seem salesy because hey, Eli's a cool dude. You know, he didn't try to sell me a house, but I know down the road they're gonna say, well, hey, if Eli sells houses, ask him. And it's just as simple as building relationships. And I had to have the conversation I struggled last month is how long is it really going to take me to build something and what does that look like? And I had to sit down and say, if it takes 15, 20 years, that's what it takes, bro. But at the end of the day, I'm having fun. I'm building a brand and I'm building legacy. So when my kids get approached by random strangers and say, hey, your dad's a great guy. My wife gets approached by somebody and says, hey, your husband helped me. You guys got awesome. It's all about the other people and what other people say about me. And maybe that's why I like to not to brag about myself because I want other people to say good things about me. I don't want to be the guy preaching like, oh, I'm good in this, because usually what do you guys perceive that person as an asshole? Like, bro, this guy's full of himself. We don't want to work with him.
Yep.
And I would say not necessarily in every market. You know what I mean? In some markets, that's exactly what you want. Like a lawyer, that's exactly what you want. You want someone that only fucking talks about himself, like says the good things, but does the good things too. You know what I mean? But in real estate, I do agree. I like that. Like I personally see your following growing, bro. Like from the shit you post, from the shit that I mean, like I told you that Brianna,
Mm-hmm.
uh, ex's sister,
Yeah.
that she had a fucking sticker of yours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She posted. I was like, damn, you know it? That's cool. That's what's up. That like to me, that was absolutely fucking the best. You know?
And it's as simple as that, right? Like it's a dumb sticker, bro. It really doesn't hold any value up front, but I know down the road I'm putting more soldiers out there in the army, and they might not all be effective, but some way or somehow it's going to reach somebody, and somehow they're going to circle back to this or to my Instagram or wherever social media is at, and they're going to be like, oh man, he sells houses, that's what he does, that's what this whole sticker's about. Or oh, he does a podcast and they talk about these kinds of things. Like, I'm putting myself out there that way. I'm not a secret agent, I'm not James Bond. I want people to know that I'm out here helping people. This is what it is, presenting more value. Like, how can I help you in your course of buying a house or selling a house?
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, like Brianna, she's actually getting married today.
Oh, no way, congratulations.
I told her
Freaking awesome.
I'm going to a reception later for it.
Oh, cool, heck yeah.
With no haircut, you're sick.
Yeah, bro. You can't say those kinds of things with the barber on the podcast, bro.
Oh, Blair! That guy's gonna go all scruffy duffy. Scruffs
Man,
McGruffs over here,
that...
Blair.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, but
Hey,
it's
dog,
those kinds
sometimes
of
shit.
connections,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You never
and
know. Like, she might actually be looking for a house, and now that she knows like what it's for, they might be looking into it. You know what I mean? I could talk to them.
yeah, and they might and see. You never know. You never know who you're gonna run to. You never know who's gonna be talking about you. And a reputation takes 20 years to build and 20 seconds to mess up.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm about. Like I said, I perceive myself in the eyes of others. Like, what are they going to say about me? And it's an insecurity, but it's an insecurity that's helped me in building a business, in building a family, and building myself to be better. Because I don't want people to run around the streets and say, "Oh, he's a scam artist. Oh, he don't know what he's talking about." And you're gonna have those haters, but at the end of the day, that's a small percentage, it's a small fraction, and most of the time we make those haters up. That's what I've noticed.
True.
But I mean, for this next month, I really want to try to double down on creating more content and doing things more strategically and more tactical. And like you guys said, I break things down so simple that I want it to be like, okay, this is what we're doing this day, and go in, accomplish a mission, and get out. Get in, catch wreck, and get out.
Yee.
Old graffiti term.
You
But
know what I mean?
it applies to life, bro. When doing these kinds of things, get in, do your job, and bounce and move on to the next.
I feel, and I mean, look at how like crazy our conversation got as far as like where we went in it in an hour because it's 11 now.
Yeah,
I mean, in an hour, how wide we went with the conversation.
yeah. So that's my goal for the next month is try to do more content. Try to get better at doing content and figuring out my strengths and my weaknesses in this. So that's where I might hit up y'all guys to help me out, and vice versa. Whatever we can do to help, whatever you guys are doing, that's what I want to do. Because the more people we help and the more people we serve, the farther we get in the race.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I feel that.
So, what? Tell me a little bit about your guys' goals for the next month before we finish this off. Raise your hand. Who wants to go first?
Jason.
All right.
Volunteer year's tribute, Jace.
I hope to be able to meet up with Josh and talk to him about his friends up in Denver. See if either I can go out there or me and Josh can like talk to him on Zoom, something like that. See if we can get something rolling with that. And so the whole idea of the app is still helping people.
Okay.
And I kind of agree with Eli. Like I've noticed that in myself that I enjoy that. I enjoy being able to jump in my truck and go help. You know what I mean? Like with whatever it may be, I still enjoy it. Uh, so I'm trying to see what I can do as far as like the little things now. Like, I want to be able to spend my free time still helping people, and I want to be able to see how I could do that in either your guys' lives, anybody. You know what I mean? Like I tell you, Eli before, anything you need help with, bro, let me know. I'm willing to help. Let's go. Let's do something. LV, the same thing, bro. You need help? Shit, let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I told my sister the same thing. Jamie, she was having a real hard time a while back. Uh, Last week, actually, she was overwhelmed with shit that she had to do, and she still had to do pictures for the thing at Nanas in her.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah.
went helped her out with it. So anything like that, something. But even if it's extensive, like I want to be able to see if I can help on like a lower scale locally. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, for sure. And we got to understand our positions, right? Because I know it's a big thing to where like, oh, you're gonna go help that person for free. Like, there's a lot of people always expecting something in return, and I think that there's a right time and a right place for those kinds of things. But I think intentionally, where we're at right now, we're gonna have to do shit for free. You know, there's so much stuff that I do for free that it's helped me out in the long run. Just adding that value. And what'd you say?
Making those connections.
Yeah,
Like
providing value.
talking to Cody, like I actually made him that piece that I posted on all those customs.
Yeah.
That was Cody's piece.
Oh, that was a nice
Um,
piece, by the way. I don't know how
I
you
think
do it, but I
he
feel like I break the glass.
did well.
Hey, bro, I have old whiskey bottles if you want to use them.
Cool, cool. Send me a picture of him.
Yeah, for sure.
LV, do you still have a picture of the skull?
Yeah.
If you can find a picture of it, oh, you still have it?
No.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he still uses it too.
I broke it the other day, but
Mm.
but like I feel like that too, like with the whole free thing. If like my biggest thing is like if I don't feel like I was coming from the purest of heart and I don't expect nothing back, then I don't want to do it. If I'm expecting something from you, for me doing you a favor, then I shouldn't be doing it because I do some things out of the purest of my heart. If I don't want to do it and I feel like, oh man, if I'm gonna regret it because I'm not gonna get what I want in return, then I shouldn't be doing that. Because apparently I don't like you enough to be doing stuff out of the purest of my heart for you.
For sure.
I get that.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. You don't want to go and just help out anybody, bro, because you don't want to go help somebody commit murder, right?
Yeah.
So we
I mean
have
for
to put
y'all I
those
would, but
boundaries. That's a different time and that's a different day. But ride or die is what we call it.
That's what.
yeah.
No, I agree with you on that 100%. If you're not willing to wholeheartedly help somebody, then the value isn't there. And you don't
I,
want to just go and tell somebody like, "Hey, how can I help you?" Because you're adding more stuff to their plate. Notice their faults and their weaknesses, and if they can't appreciate you telling them like, "Hey, bro, this is, I believe this is where I can help you." It's all about your approach. You want to tell them like, "Hey, I see this, but try this out. Let me
Yeah.
do this for you. Let me help you here." Or, "Hey, bro, you got, I don't know, you got to change the oil in your car, bro. I'll be right there. Let me know what I can do to help you. You need help holding the flashlight? For sure."
mhm.
Yeah.
But again, you just don't want to go and help anybody and everybody because you don't want to lose your validity and your values of who you are just because you help out everybody. Now you're just losing your time too, and your time
Yeah.
is precious. You and I'm not saying to look at every person that you talk to as an opportunity to progress financially or in business, but it it's the nature of the beast. Look at it as, okay, if I help this person, who do they know that can help, that they can connect me with, that could potentially help me in the future? Because like I said, you never know who you're going to run into.
Oh,
But we are going to do a lot of shit for free. Not saying for everybody that's going to be watching this, we don't work for free all the time, but we are willing to help out. And if you can appreciate that and value that, then we're going to be there for you and we're going to make things happen and we're going to try to help you out as much as we can.
mm-hmm.
Shit. Well, I think that was good, bro. Uh, a couple of things to say before we close.
uh,
I got something to say. Jason needs a haircut. That's it.
that
Jason,
that's facts. You got
set
time?
that
Right
up. You guys need
now?
to
You got time
connect.
right
He has my number. We're on Facebook. We're on Skype
now?
right now. He can hit me up whenever.
I'm texting.
You guys make that happen. Jace, I'm gonna let me know if I can connect you with the homie. Do you want to just chat with him, talk to him?
Julian.
Yeah,
For sure.
and I'll see if I can make that connection happen for you. Alv, fix your front facing camera so you can see us.
I'm just gonna go steal my mom's laptop.
All right, y'all. You
All
guys
right.
have a good weekend. Hit me up. If you guys
For
have
sure.
any questions, you guys want to talk, I'm always open.
All right.
So
Catch
All
y'all later, boys.
Catch y'all later. Peace.
Peace.
Later.